Good afternoon and welcome to Willard, Missouri as we get set for Webb City Cardinal Ladies Softball here this afternoon on the KNEO and the Webb City Cardinal Sports Network as your Cardinals have traveled down here to take on the Willard Tigers. Along with studio producer Luke Taylor back in our KNEO studios, Tim Workman along with Will Hedrick here with you to bring you this afternoon's ball game. The Cardinals, after having a kind of a tough week last week at home where they had lost 3 in a row, they took off for the Central Missouri tournament over the weekend where they won 4 out of 5 ball games. On Friday, they took down Harrisonville 21-6. Had a close one with Holden. I believe Holden was up 2-0 after a half an inning, and the Cardinals came back and won that one 3-2. On Saturday, they turned around and beat Warrensburg 12-2. They beat Centralia 8-1, and then finally fell in their final game to Belton. But this afternoon, we're here at Willard for a COC West contest. We'll talk more about today's games and Lady Cardinal softball after this 3-minute break as we continue our countdown to first pitch, sponsored by Burpo Family Chiropractic, Express RX in Webb City, and Who Hot Mongolian Grill. You're listening to Cardinal Pregame here on the KNEO and the Webb City Cardinals Sports Network.
Burpo Family Chiropractic is not just a place for adults, but for kids as well. From birth to geriatrics, Dr. Haley Burpo has the skills and knowledge to help patients of any age. Dr. Burpo is committed to taking time with her patients to go above and beyond to find the source of pain. To schedule an appointment, call 417-673-5555. Burpo Family Chiropractic. Once a Cardinal, now treating Cardinals. More information in names and numbers.
Webb City Cardinal fans, did you know there's a local, knowledgeable, friendly pharmacy conveniently located at 101 West Doherty in Webb City? We are Express RX of Webb City. And the best part is we can save you up to 90% on your prescriptions from the big box stores. We make it so easy to switch. Plus, we offer free convenient services such as free delivery, drive-thru, and free pill packaging. So come by and make the switch today. And go Cardinals!
Cure those school night blues and save money at the same time. That's right! Bring the whole family to Who Hot Mongolian Grill in Joplin every Tuesday from 4 p.m. to close, and kids 10 and under eat free with a purchase of an adult grill meal. Enjoy all you can eat on a selection of fresh vegetables plus meats that are grilled perfectly right in front of your eyes with your choice of Who Hot's mouth-watering signature sauces. Who Hot Mongolian Grill, 1804 South Rangeline Road in Joplin.
Reeves Tire and Automotive knows cars are how you navigate through your busy lives. Professionals will ensure your car is reliable to get you and your family to your destination. We provide competitive pricing and quality work on tires, wheels, oil changes, brakes, suspensions, alignments, and vehicle maintenance, all necessary to ensure your vehicle is ready to go. Family owned and operated for over 39 years, you will receive friendly, honest service, so get rolling with Reeves Tire in Joplin, Webb City, and Carthage.
If you're a weekend warrior who likes to go, 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 don't let pain put the brakes on your pace. When you need help with an injury that keeps you from moving, you want an orthopedic team with a proven track record. Freeman Orthopedics and Sports Medicine is nationally recognized and were recently named CareCheck's #1 hospital in the market and top 10% hospital in the state for hip fracture repair. Freeman Orthopedics and Sports Medicine, the experience you need to keep pace with life.
The Roper Kia 4-State Sports Report will provide up-to-the-minute scores and highlights from around the 4 states. With ultimate local coverage from all your favorite teams. The Roper Kia 4-State Sports Report, weeknights at 6 and 10 p.m.
Back here at Webb City as we continue our countdown to first pitch and get ready for the Lady Cardinal softball here with Willard. Willard hasn't had much luck with weather lately as they've only played 4 times in the last week and a half or so. They traveled up to Park Hill and split a couple of games there on Friday before the rains came through and finished that tournament out. They took a 19-4 win over Festus, lost to host Park Hill 6-0. Last week they lost at Glendale, but they were able to defeat Parkview. So Willard comes in here at 8-7. You're Lady Cardinals 15-7 on the season, as they, like I said, took 4 out of 5 at Warrensburg over the weekend. Since 2009, these two teams, Webb City has had the upper hand. They've won 14 and lost 4, although Willard has taken the last 2 meetings, including a 13-3 loss at home last year. Common opponents, they have both defeated Lebanon, McDonald County, St. Pius, and Waynesville. They both lost to Park Hill, Kickapoo, and Carthage, and they've split games with Glendale, Nevada, Nixon, Ozark, with Webb City winning 3 of those, and the loss to Nevada was offset by a win for Willard. So Willard, it looks like this is their first Western Division contest. Webb City right now 0-2 in the West Division as they look to get on the winning side there. They are 3-3 away from home. Willard right now is 2-3 at home, so maybe a good sign there for the Lady Cardinals. Let's go through the starting lineups. They're sponsored by Papa John's Pizza of Webb City and Reeves Tire and Automotive. First, for Willard, they will have their right fielder Kennedy Johnson bat leadoff. The third baseman Peyton Hicks will bat second. Aussie Cooper will play center field and bat third. Emily Barr, playing left field, will bat fourth. Jaylee Mendetto plays shortstop and bats fifth. Callie Ebert plays first base and bats sixth. Paxton Piper is the designated player, batting seventh. Reagan Leeper is the catcher, batting eighth. Kinley Inman, second baseman, will bat ninth, and pitching will be Delaney Dixon. For your Lady Cardinals, catching and leading off is Liz Rooms. Playing shortstop, Abby Sargent will bat second. In right field, Carson Cahoon will bat third. Batting cleanup today, the second baseman, Lily Hall. Doing the pitching and batting fifth is Addie Burns. Chasney Brown, out in center field, will bat sixth. Addie Brown, in left field, bats seventh. At first base, Kylie Sargent gets the start today and will bat eighth. Maddie Barchok will be your designated player and bat ninth. Alex Maturino will play third base, and that is your Papa John's and Reeves Tire and Automotive starting lineups. Some keys to the game. Webb City, after having some success over the weekend, needs just to come out and keep swinging the bats. It looked like over the 5-game stretch up there, they found a little bit of power as they had 7 home runs over their 5 games. Willard, visiting up here, they have gone with a little bit younger lineup as they've had some graduation and an injury, so we just need to put the pressure on early and see how Willard responds. The other thing here is it's a natural surface with dirt on the infield, grass in the out, so it's a little bit different than playing at home on turf, so we'll have to adjust to that, but they have that from time to time as they have other games throughout the season. The Lady Cardinals are finishing up their infield. Let's take a 3-minute break. When we come back, we'll have more as we get set for first pitch here in Willard, sponsored by Burpo Family Chiropractic, Express RX in Webb City, and Huhat Mongolian Grill. You're listening to Cardinal Pregame here on the KNEO and the Webb City Cardinal Sports Network.
At ProLube Tire and Auto Center, we know what it means to rely on your vehicle. We race all year and know how to get that extra inch out of every part. Precision, quality, and reliability are not just words to us. It's what we do every day. We know you rely on your vehicle to perform for your family. From oil changes to full-on repairs, ProLube gives you the best racetrack team experience, so you can be worry-free.
ProLube Tire and Auto Center, where we get it right on the road and the track.
The Webb City Booster Club is proud to support Webb City student athletes. The Booster Club works with parents, community volunteers, and businesses to enrich the experience of Webb City High School athletics. They would like to encourage anyone interested in making an impact on our student athletes to consider joining the Booster Club. If you are an individual, family, or business and would like more information on joining the Boosters, you can stop by the Booster trailer that is at all Cardinal home games, or you can find them on Facebook at Webb City Athletic Booster Club. Webb City Booster Club wishes all their athletes an amazing year. Go Cards!
every Sunday from 4 p.m. to close. It's Student Night at Hoo-Hot Mongolian Grill in Joplin. Students of any age can bring in your valid student ID and receive 25% off your grill meal. At Hoo-Hot Mongolian Grill, you can always enjoy a vast selection of fresh vegetables, plus meats that are grilled perfectly right in front of your eyes with your choice of Hoo-Hot's mouth-watering signature sauces. Hoo-Hot Mongolian Grill, 1804 South Range Line Road in Joplin. More information online at hoohot.com.
Papa John's Pizza in Webb City can satisfy your hunger cravings before or after the game. Stop by and pick up one of their specialty pizzas, like the Works, the Meats, or the Barbecue Chicken Bacon. Don't forget to grab a side order of breadsticks or Papa's Wings to top off your order. Papa John's Pizza in Webb City, 417-673-7272, or order online at papajohns.com or through the Papa John's app. Go Cardinals! Price Family Insurance and Financial Services has been caring for clients since 1990 and is still here to take care of all your insurance needs, from auto, home, business, life, and health insurance to group health insurance for businesses, plus financial services. To find out more information, call the dedicated team at Price Family Insurance and Financial Services today at 417-673-8338 or stop by and see them at 100 South Main Street in Webb City. You can also learn more online at pricefamilyinsurance.com.
Webb City Sports is sponsored by Nick Myers, certified public accountant, located in Webb City at 2nd and Main, next door to City Hall, offering tax preparation and planning for personal and business taxes. Plus, they offer bookkeeping services and QuickBooks setup and training services. Open Monday through Friday from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. Nick Myers CPA at 2nd and Main in Webb City, with offices also in Joplin and Anderson. More information online at nickmyerscpa.com or 417-673-4200.
We've got just a little bit of time here before they get the starting lineups and national anthems. So let's talk a little bit about in the circle today, Addie Burns. This will be her 15th game that she's pitched in. It'll be her 6th start. She has a 5-2 record on the season. Allowed 49 hits, 23 runs, only walked 8 and has struck out 49. So she'll look to keep throwing strikes today. They just welcomed their catcher into the stadium here. They just had surgery earlier this week, so once again that injury has kind of put a little damper on Willard as they've had to try to figure out a way to get a catcher back there. As you know, up the middle is where you got to have your players, your shortstop, second baseman, pitcher, catcher, and when one of those goes down with an injury, that's just sometimes hard to overcome. But they've been having to deal with that since the beginning of the season. I believe she got hurt in the very beginning, so a nice little round of applause as she came into the park here. They're getting the starters here for the Cardinals announced. Cardinals will be at home on Thursday as Parkview will come to town. We'll have that game on KNEO also.
Now, the starting lineup for your Willard Lady Tigers.
They will take off to Springfield for a tournament this weekend, so another busy weekend for the Lady Cardinals.
Starting at third base,
we will take a 2-minute break, and we'll be back here with First Pitch. You listen to the pregame on the KNEO and the Webb City Cardinals Sports Network.
Singing is my career and my calling, but I'm also a mother of 4.
And as entrepreneurs, we weigh the cost of every decision.
Medical bills are no longer a worry for our family, so I can focus on my calling.
And our family.
Joining Christian Healthcare Ministries was one of the best decisions we ever made. We're the Blair family, and this is our CHM story.
Choose your doctor without network restrictions, all at an affordable price. Enroll anytime at chministries.org/enroll.
Dairy Queen Grill and Chill in Webb City is the place to go before or after the game. Check out their amazing menu of fan-favorite blizzards like Oreo or cookie dough. Happy hour is daily from 2 to 5 p.m. That means everything you can drink from a straw is half-priced, excluding premium shakes. Don't forget to grab one of their $7 meal deals or their signature stack burgers and top it off with a Misty Slush. The Dairy Queen Grill and Chill in Webb City, open daily from 10 a.m. to 11 p.m. Proud to support the Webb City Cardinals.
KNEO would like to thank the Big Nickel for sponsoring this portion of broadcasting on 91.7 FM. The Big Nickel is an advertising shopper for thousands of different items, from automobiles and livestock to help wanted and real estate. It covers a 70-mile radius in the 4-state area and is available in area businesses each week. Located at 1931 East 20th Street, Suite 103 in Joplin, Missouri. Their telephone number is 417-624-4100.
Being a Lion comes with a reputation for excellence. Whether it's in the classroom, on the court, or in the community, Lions are leading the way. With innovative and immersive academic programs, new scholarship opportunities, and a campus committed to the future, now is the perfect time to find your purpose. Find your pride at Missouri Southern State University.
Proud to support the Cardinals and serve the Webb City and surrounding areas is Madison Pet Clinic. Located at 1631 South Madison in Webb City, they specialize in pet surgery, wellness exams, and vaccinations. Open Monday through Friday 8 to 5:30 and Saturday 8 to noon. Madison Pet Clinic is a proud supporter of the Webb City Cardinals. 673-2455 or online at madisonpetclinic.com. Go Cardinals!
We'll be just about a minute from first pitch here, as your Lady Cardinals, 15-7, look to get their first Western Division COC win here this afternoon. Sponsors today include Pam Drake at Roderick Insurance Agency, proud to support the Webb City Cardinals. Roderick Insurance Agency has served the area since 1945 and is located at 108 North Main in Webb City, offering insurance plans including auto, home, business, and more from a variety of companies. For more information, 417-673-1242 or online at RoderickInsuranceAgency.com. And as always, you can download the KNEO iPhone and Android phone app at kneo.org. The KNEO iPhone and Android phone apps are sponsored by the Webb City Booster Club. And stay tuned after the game as we will bring you the Price Family Insurance and Financial Services Crowder College postgame show. If the technology holds out, last week we had a little technical issue and we weren't able to finalize that last game, but we hope to be able to finish everything up tonight as Dixon has taken her final warm-up pitch. We will get underway as Liz Rooms comes to the plate. The Cardinals today in their blue uniforms with red trim. Willard in white tops and black pants with white socks. Once again, I remind you we are in a natural surface here, dirt infield, grass outfield, and we are getting ready to get underway. Liz Rooms steps in there on the right side. 464 average on the year. And the first pitch from Dixon will miss down low for ball one. Just underway here at 5:04, temperature 72 degrees here in Willard. Just a great early October day for softball. Sun shining brightly, not a cloud in the sky. And the next pitch, change up, stays upstairs, and the count's now 2-0. 2 balls and no strikes here on Rooms. Dixon gets the sign from the dugout. Now she's back and ready. And the 2-0 pitch. Catches the inside corner for strike one. 2-1 here on Rooms. And 32 hits this year, 17 singles, 10 doubles, 5 home runs. Has driven in 26. And the 2-1 pitch. Change up and swung through and missed. And the count will even out here at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Abby Sargent waits on deck. Liz now steps back in there and says she's ready. Nixon delivers the 2-2. And that's going to be flared out to right field. The right fielder, Johnson, moves over and hauls it in for out number one. One out here in the top half of the first as Abby Sargent will step in there on the left side, a .424 hitter. 21 singles in her 25 hits, 3 doubles and a triple. She scored 27 runs on the year. So home plate umpire settles back in. Abby now says she's ready here on the left side and watches the first pitch over the outside corner for strike one. 0-1 the count. On Sargent. Way outside, and the count evens out. 1 ball and 1 strike. One and one. Here with one away in the top half of the first. Carson Cahoon waits on deck. Next pitch in the dirt. 2-1. The sun setting behind the right field trees. You'll see some shadows. If you're watching the stream, shadows starting to creep. They're halfway across the infield. Abby shows bunt and bunts through it for strike two. 2 balls and 2 strikes to count. Abby back in there and set. Dixon checks her wristband. And the 2-2 offering. Off speed popped up on the infield. First baseman Ebert steps across in front of the second baseman Inman and pulls it in for out number 2.
Kelly Ebert with the second out.
So 2 down here in the top half of the first inning.
Carson Cahoon.
For the Lady Cardinals, Carson Cahoon, the next batter. Cahoon batting .317 on the year. 13 singles, 4 doubles, 2 home runs. On the right side and takes a strike for the first pitch from Dixon. No balls and 1 strike. Dixon set and delivers. This is going to be driving out to the right field, but Johnson steps over and brings it in once again for out number 3. So after a half inning, we're scoreless. Lady Tigers coming up to bat. You're listening to the KNEO and the Webb City Cardinal Sports Network. Back in 60.
We Christians have become soft. We've become absorbed with the world. Until now, it is difficult to tell the difference between the true believer in Christ and a man of the world.
Ouch. Does that hit a little too close to home? Here's Billy Graham on how we can turn that around.
Today, we need desperately to have men and women of courage and discipline. For courage and discipline are contagious. And if the world is to be changed, it must be done not by those who go along with the crowd, but by those like Martin Luther when he cried out, "Here I stand, I can do no other."
That's not an easy thing to do, but with God's help, it is possible. Learn more about developing courage and discipline in your walk with God at findpeacewithgod.net. That's findpeacewithgod.net. We're the Billy Graham Evangelistic Association.
The one you said or the one I said?
We welcome you back to Willard softball field as the Cardinals are taking the field here. Some quick reads for our sponsors: Freeman Orthopedics and Sports Medicine, Burpo Family Chiropractic, Arvis Wealth Management, Snodgrass Collision Center, as well as Reeves Tire and Automotives, Papa John's Pizza of Webb City, Who Hot Mongolian Grill, and Price Family Insurance and Financial Services.
All right, thank you, Will. Willard Tigers here get ready to bat here in the bottom half of the first. As the home plate umpire makes a note in his notepad that he's carrying. Not sure what that'd be all about early in the game, but now cleaning the plate off, a little housekeeping here as he gets set here for the Willard half of the first inning. Addie Burns in the circle. Liz Rooms behind the plate. Around the infield, Maturino, Abby Sargent, Lily Hall, Kylie Sargent. In the outfield, Addie Brown, Chasney Brown, and Carson Cahoon from left to right. And we're now ready as Johnson steps in there. Painting the outside corner for strike one is Burns, and she's quickly ahead. Here, 1 ball, 1 strike. Or I'm sorry, no balls and 1 strike. Next pitch flared out of play on the right side. 0-2 the count. No balls and 2 strikes here on the leadoff batter for the Tigers. Addie steps back up on the rubber and is ready. And Kennedy Johnson awaits the 0-2 pitch. Breaking pitch, rise ball up and away. 1 ball, 2 strikes. There's a little bit of static in the line. We're trying to get that cleaned up a little bit. Hopefully it sounds worse in our ears than it does to you back home. The 1-2 pitch, she will bounce that one up there and the count will even out at 2-2. Hicks and Cooper would be next for Willard. The 2-2 pitch is going to be driven into left center. Going back on it is Chasney Brown. She leaps. It's off the wall. And stopping at second base will be Kennedy Johnson, and she just missed a home run.
For Kennedy Johnson. Now batting
that ball carried pretty well today.
Hicks.
Peyton Hicks, the third baseman, now steps in there, and the Tigers quickly have a runner in scoring position with nobody out as they bat here in the bottom half of the first inning. First pitch to Hicks. Breaking ball outside. 1-0 the count. The 1-0 pitch from Addie Burns. Missing outside once again. And the count's now 2-0. The 2-0 pitch from Addie Burns. That's right down the middle as Hicks was taking. And the count is now 2 balls and 1 strike. Tigers have a runner out there at second base in Johnson. The 2-1 pitch. Up and away for ball 3. Addie trying to battle back here after a leadoff double. Chasney Brown now pulled around a little bit towards left center out there in the outfield. Skipping the next one up there for ball 4.
Now batting number 6, Aussie Cooper.
As Lady Tigers put the first 2 hitters aboard, and Aussie Cooper, the Tiger center fielder, steps in there. She'll bat from the left side. And the first pitch she'll see from the right-hander, Burns. She shows bunt, gets it down, and it's going to trickle foul down the third base line for strike 1. On the count here on the third place hitter for the Tigers. Emily Barr waits on deck, the cleanup hitter. Missing outside with the next pitch was Burns, in the count now 1 ball and 1 strike. Cahoon pretty much on the line in right field. There's a lot of room in right center. But Addie comes right back with a strike as Cooper watches that one go by, and the count's now 1 ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2 pitch from Addie Burns. Is going to be fouled back and out of play up against the school building, and the count stays 1 ball, 2 strikes. Softball field built just off the back of the middle school. Trees around the outfield. Next pitch missing outside, 2 balls, 2 strikes. Flag out in left center. Has just a little bit of a breeze blowing through it, but pretty calm at the moment. The 2-2 pitch from Addie Burns. Missing outside, and the count's now full. Addie needs to bear down just a little bit here. She hate to get the bases loaded as Liz Rooms will take a moment to go out there and talk to her pitcher over what the next pitch selection should be. Cooper now back in there on the left side. Burns now back up on the rubber. And the payoff pitch here is going to be poked out into left field just past the diving shortstop. Up with it quickly is Brown to throw home, and not in time as Johnson never slowed down and scores from second. And now they're going to, I'm trying to figure out here exactly what they're doing. They tried to score, but they're going to call interference and move Hicks back to third. So with all that, Tigers do come up with 1 run and still have runners on second and third as Emily Barr will come to bat.
Batting number 5, Emily Barr.
The first pitch to her is fouled into the netting for strike 1. Runners still at second and third here for the Tigers. Still nobody out. Burns with the 0-1 pitch. And that's going to be fouled away once again. And she's ahead here on the cleanup hitter, Barr, 0-2. The 0-2 pitch. Tried to get her to chase upstairs, but she didn't. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Willard with a quick 1-0 lead here as they bat in the bottom of the first. This pitch lined right back at the middle. Abby Sargent spears it, steps on second for 1, and back to third as Hicks drives back in. Nothing really Cooper could do there as she was off the bag on the swing, and the line drive took Abby right to the bag. So Addie Burns gets a double play, and the Tigers now 2 outs. And that will send Jaylee Mendito.
Jaylee Mendito.
What?
into up to the plate.
That's some reaction time by Sargent over there at shortstop. I mean, as soon as that ball was hit, she was sprinting right to it and was able to cut it off and get the double play. A huge play for the Cardinals here as they're already down 1-0, and that ball is grounded to first and will be scooped up easily, and we'll get the third out. So
Lady Tigers, after all that, only get 1. So after 1 complete, it's Willard 1, Webb City nothing. You're listening to the KNEO and the Webb City Cardinals Sports Network.
Cure those school night blues and save money at the same time. That's right! Bring the whole family to Hot Mongolian Grill in Joplin every Tuesday from 4 p.m. to close, and kids 10 and under eat free with a purchase of an adult grill meal. Enjoy all you can eat on a selection of fresh vegetables, plus meats that are grilled perfectly right in front of your eyes with your choice of Hot's mouth-watering signature sauces. Hot Mongolian Grill, 1804 South Rangeline Road in Joplin.
The Webb City Booster Club is proud to support Webb City student athletes. The Booster Club works with parents, community volunteers, and businesses to enrich the experience of Webb City High School athletics. They would like to encourage anyone interested in making an impact on our student athletes to consider joining the Booster Club. If you are an individual, family, or business and would like more information on joining the Boosters, you can stop by the Booster trailer that is at all Cardinal home games, or you can find them on Facebook at Webb City Athletic Booster Club. Webb City Booster Club wishes all their athletes an amazing year. Go Cards!
Local Schools, located at 1604 East 4th Street in Joplin, specializes in complete body and frame repair, four-wheel alignment, and paintless dent repair. Snodgrass Collision Center, 781-7774. Proud to support the Webb City Cardinals in this afternoon's ball game. Lily Hall will lead off the top of the second inning here for the Cardinals, a .288 average. She climbs in there on the right side as Dixon prepares to throw. First pitch, the umpire now settles back in behind. Lily back in there. First pitch missing outside for ball one. The Lady Cardinals, a little adversity there in the first inning. Addie Burns got a double play, not the traditional ground ball double play, but a line drive. Abby Sargent spears on her way to second for the double play. Lily Hall pulls this next pitch down to the third baseman Hicks and across to Ebert for out number one. So quickly, one out here in the Lady Cardinals second inning. And that'll bring up Addie Burns, today's pitcher, a .292 average. One home run to her credit this year. She'll bat from the right side. Dixon will deliver. An off-speed pitch grounded out to second base and between the legs and out into right field. And Burns will be on with a one-out error by the second baseman. So she's just put it in play, and sometimes good things will happen for you. Chasney Brown to the plate. Now batting .314 on the year. 3 doubles among her 16 hits with 2 home runs. First pitch she sees, she drives right back up the middle. Shortstop picks it up, steps on the bag for one, and down to first for an inning double play. So the Cardinals go 1-2-3 after an inning and a half. It's Willard 1, Lady Cardinals nothing. You're listening to the KNEO and the Webb City Cardinals Sports Network.
One of the hardest things to hear is, it's hopeless. You feel it's hopeless for you to get what you've always wanted in your life? You feel hopelessness is driving your life right now? I've got good news for you. There's no situation that's hopeless for God. Nothing is impossible with Him. Find real hope through Jesus Christ. He died for our sins and offers a hope found nowhere else. Learn how to have a personal relationship with Jesus right now. Call or text 888-NEED-HIM or get online at chataboutjesus.com.
Papa John's Pizza in Webb City can satisfy your hunger cravings before or after the game. Stop by and pick up one of their specialty pizzas, like the Works, the Meats, or the Barbecue Chicken Bacon. Don't forget to grab a side order of breadsticks or Papa's Wings to top off your order. Papa John's Pizza in Webb City, 417-673-7272, or order online at papajohns.com or through the Papa John's app. Go Cardinals!
The Cardinals is Baker Davis Roderick CPAs. BDR provides payroll, bookkeeping, and bill payment services for churches and small businesses. Baker Davis Roderick is located at 920 East 15th Street in Joplin. For more information, 417-782-0829 or online at www.bdrcpas.com. To the bottom half of the second inning, Callie Ebert the Tiger first baseman will lead off. Tigers with a 1-0 lead here over the Lady Cardinals. Addie Burns' fastball misses outside for ball 1. Lots of activity happening around Webb City tonight as the volleyball team is hosting Carthage. Soccer team in action. Lady Cardinal softball team on the road here at Willard. Pitch flared out to right field, and that's going to get over the head of Carson Cahoon up against the fence. Ebert will stop at second base with a stand-up double to lead off the Tigers' second inning. So the Lady Tigers have led off both innings with doubles. Paxton Piper, the designated player for the Willard Tigers, will step in there. She's going to bat from the left side. Addie Burns have to work out a trouble once again as the Lady Tigers with a runner in scoring position as the inning opens. Pitch fouled up on top of the roof here at the Willard Middle School. Not sure if you get an extra snow cone if you climb up there and get that one down or not. The 0-1 pitch. Outside and off the shin guards of Rooms, and Ebert will move up 60 feet. And now she'll be down there with nobody out. One the count on Piper. Missing outside is Burns, and the count's now 2 balls and 1 strike. Piper, the number 7 hitter in the Tiger lineup. Awaits the pitch, and she's going to ground this out to second base. Lily Hall picks it up and gets the out, but on the play, the Tigers to come up with a run as Ebert crosses home plate for run number 2. So an RBI ground out, and Willard Tigers now find themselves
RBI for Paxton Piper, now batting
up 2-0 here.
Reagan
Leeper. The Tiger catcher will step in there on the right side. Addie Burns winds and deals. And that's going to be lifted up, and Lily Hall's going to reach up and pull it in about as tall as she could reach there before it got into the grass. So a nice play there by Lily Hall as she ranged back a step or two. And that's out number 2.
Now batting number 39.
So a soft line drive out to Hall, and there's 2 away here in the bottom half of the second inning for the 9th place hitter, Kinley Inman, second baseman today for the Tigers. First pitch she watches go by for a strike. Batting from the right side, she wears number 39 on her back. Fouls this one back into the netting. And Addie Burns finds herself ahead right here. No balls and 2 strikes. Shadows have continued to creep across the dirt infield, just about covering all of the fair territory of the infield. And that pitch right down the middle, and Addie Burns, with her first strikeout of the day, brings the second inning to close. But the Tigers come up with 1 more, and after 2, they lead the Lady Cardinals 2-0. You're listening to the KNEO and the Webb City Cardinals Sports Network.
Webb City Cardinal fans, did you know there's a local, knowledgeable, friendly pharmacy conveniently located at 101 West Doherty in Webb City? We are Express RX of Webb City. And the best part is we can save you up to 90% on your prescriptions from the big box stores. We make it so easy to switch. Plus, we offer free convenient services such as free delivery, drive-through, and free pill packaging. So come by and make the switch today. And go Cardinals!
Crowder College, your future. our focus. At Crowder College, we have 6 convenient locations in Southwest Missouri and online programs to fit your needs. Flexible scheduling provides a pathway to a career or the opportunity to transfer to a 4-year university in a variety of programs. Cheer for the Rough Riders at athletic events. Use the Missouri A+ Scholarship Program for free tuition and common fees. At Crowder College, your future is our focus. Apply today at crowder.edu.
Trail here as they bat in the top of the third, 2-0. Supporting Webb City Cardinal Athletics is the Webb City Florist and Greenhouse. They offer flower bouquets for all occasions, birthdays, anniversaries, and funerals. Find out more about Webb City Florist and Greenhouse at 417-673-3780. And proudly supporting the Cardinals is Mark Greniger and Sons Heating and Air Conditioning, offering heat and air services and installation. Mark Greniger and Sons Heating and Air Conditioning, 417-825-3161. Brown, Addie Brown steps in there, and the first pitch she'll watch go by on the outer half for strike 1. Addie, the number 7 hitter in the lineup today for the Lady Cardinals, a .305 batting average. And the 0-1 pitch to the right-hander misses outside, and the count's now 1 ball, 1 strike. Willard, 2 runs on 3 hits. They have committed an error. The Cardinals still looking for their first hit. Off the fists and foul on the right side. The count's now 1 ball and 2 strikes. Addie be followed by Kylie Sargent and Maddie Barchok. As Dixon awaits the sign from the dugout. She's now back in the circle. And the 1-2 pitch in the dirt. And the count squares itself up at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Tigers, single runs in the first and the second. Lady Cardinals bat here in the top half of the third. Addie Brown lifts this into right field, and she hits that well. The right fielder, Johnson, goes back, just in front of the fence, hauls that in for out number 1. Addie Brown flirting with a home run, but Johnson back here and pulls it in for out number 1. Kylie Sargent now steps to the plate. Kylie on the right side awaits the first pitch. 229 average on the year. Grounded out to short, backhanded there by Mendito. And just in time as she gets Kylie, as she hustles down the line by half a step. And there's 2 outs here in the Lady Cardinal third inning. Maddie Barchok now steps in there. Maddie with only 6 plate appearances so far on the season. This will be her 7th. She bats in the number 9 spot today. Watches the first pitch miss outside for ball 1. Cardinals looking for their first hit of the day. Barchok's first plate appearance. Dixon delivers, changeup, missing inside, and the count's now 2-0. Two balls and no strikes, 2 outs here in the top half of the third inning. Maddie takes a moment. Now she steps in there, holds the bat high, white batting gloves. Dixon now steps off and requests a new A new sign from the dugout. She checks her wrist for that. Barchok back in there. Everybody's ready. Off her fists fouled, backing out of play. 2 balls and 1 strike. As Dixon got that inside on Barchok as she fought it off. Back to the top of the lineup with rooms if Barchok's able to extend the inning. And the 2-1 pitch. Catching the inner half, says the home plate umpire. 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Dixon now ready and delivers. Change up, lifted into right field. Johnson retreats 1 step, now comes back in and makes the catch, and that'll put the Lady Cardinals out 1-2-3 here in the top half of the third. After 2.5, it's Willard 2, your Lady Cardinals nothing. You're listening to the KNEO and the Webb City Cardinals Sports Network.
If you're a weekend warrior who likes to go, 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 don't let pain put the brakes on your pace. When you need help with an injury that keeps you from moving, you want an orthopedic team with a proven track record. Freeman Orthopedics and Sports Medicine is nationally recognized, and were recently named CareCheck's #1 hospital in the market and top 10% hospital in the state for hip fracture repair. Freeman Orthopedics and Sports Medicine, the experience you need to keep pace with life.
Reeves Tire and Automotive knows cars are how you navigate through your busy lives. Professionals will ensure your car is reliable to get you and your family to your destination. We provide competitive pricing and quality work on tires, wheels, oil changes, brakes, suspensions, alignments, and vehicle maintenance, all necessary to ensure your vehicle is ready to go. Family owned and operated for over 39 years, you will receive friendly, honest service, so get rolling with Reeves Tire in Joplin, Webb City, and Carthage.
Supporting the Cardinals is Baker Davis Roderick CPAs. BDR provides payroll, bookkeeping, and bill payment services for churches and small businesses. Baker Davis Roderick, located at 920 East 15th Street in Joplin. For more information, 417-782-0829 or online at www.bdrcpas.com. And other sponsors include Missouri Southern State University, Webb City Booster Club, Dairy Queen of Webb City, Express RX in Webb City, Body and Soul Transformation, Nick Meyer CPA, and Crowder College. To the bottom half of the third inning, the Lady Tigers back to the top of their lineup. Kennedy Johnson, 1 for 1 on the day as she led off the game with a double. First pitch she sees this time, a strike on the outside corner. Double deep to left center, came around to score the first Tiger run. Burns 0-1 pitch. Is going to be driven in the air out to right field. Coming in is Calhoun, and she puts it away for out number 1. So Calhoun makes the first play out there on a fly ball off the bat of Johnson. Peyton Hicks,
now batting number 20,
Tiger third baseman, will be up next.
Well, actually, Tim, I think that's number 3, Rylan McFarland over there.
Well, maybe that's what they did earlier when I couldn't understand what the umpire was writing down. Maybe that they have moved Ryland into play right field. So Ryland with the catch out there. First pitch to Hicks outside for ball 1. The 1-0 pitch from Burns is a strike. 1-1 the count here on the Tiger third baseman. Up and away with the next pitch is Burns. Counts now 2 balls and 1 strike. The 2-1 pitch misses once again. The count's now 3 balls and 1 strike. Aussie Cooper waits on deck for the Tigers. Hicks walked back in the first inning. Left stranded at third. Fouls this off the mask of the umpire, and the count's now full. 3 balls and 2 strikes. Tigers bat here with 1 out in the home half of the third. Burns' 3-2 pitch is going to be shot right back up the middle and fall harmlessly in front of Brown for a base hit. And the Lady Tigers have another runner.
He's hit for Peyton Hicks, now batting number 6, Aussie Cooper.
Aussie Cooper will step in there. She singled to left and drove in the first Tiger run back in the first inning. So it looks like we're going to have a pinch runner here. And that's number 11.
Callie Reiber.
Callie Reiber will step in there now to run. So Reiber now down there at first base. Running for Hicks, Aussie Cooper. Looks to get in there on the left side. The umpire makes his final notes on the substitution. Addie Burns twirls the ball waiting. And the pitch to Cooper is a strike. Gets under rooms just a moment, but not enough for anybody to advance. We take a moment here. Umpire now set once again. The 0-1 pitch misses outside, and the count evens out at 1 ball, 1 strike. One pitch from Burns. Has slapped foul into the netting here on the third base side. 1 ball, 2 strikes. One and 2. Burns now ready. And pitches. Misses upstairs, and the count's 2 balls and 2 strikes. Pinch runner Reiber down there at first. 2-2 pitch to Cooper. Grounded right back to the pitcher, but the runner was off on the pitch. She's going to be safe at second, but the return throw from Abby Sargent over to her sister Kylie was in time. So a 1-6-3 put out at first base, but Reiber is down there at second. There's 2 outs.
Now batting
Emily,
number 5, Emily
Barr now at the plate. Lady Tigers are running scoring position. First pitch swinging and a ground ball to second base, and that'll put an end to the Tiger inning. So the Lady Cardinals hold them scoreless here, but they still trail 2-0 after 3 complete. You're listening to the KNEO and the Webb City Cardinals Sports Network.
Body and Soul Transformation, located at 1703 Falcon Suite C in Webb City, is a 10,000 square foot, 24-hour fitness center and specialized personal training facility. They offer a variety of group fitness classes. They now accept silver sneakers and have classes for seniors. They also hold kids and youth events. They have something to offer everyone in the family and even have a kids zone for busy parents. Body and Soul Transformation in Webb City, 417-553-0757 or online at bodysoultransformation.com.
Burpo Family Chiropractic is not just a place for adults, but for kids as well. From birth to geriatrics, Dr. Haley Burpo has the skills and knowledge to help patients of any age. Dr. Burpo is committed to taking time with her patients to go above and beyond to find the source of pain. To schedule an appointment, call 417-673-5555. Burpo Family Chiropractic. Once a Cardinal, now treating Cardinals. More information in names and numbers.
Proudly supporting the Cardinals is Mark Greniger & Sons Heating and Air Conditioning, offering heat and air service and installation. Mark Greniger & Sons Heating and Air Conditioning, 417-825-3161. And you can download the KNEO iPhone and Android phone app at kneo.org. The KNEO iPhone and Android phone apps are sponsored by the Webb City Booster Club. And to the top of the fourth, and we'll turn this over to Will Hedrick and see if he can't get us a run.
Well, the Cardinals still searching for that first hit. We've seen them a couple times start off a little bit slow offensively. This is no different today, but we are back to the top of the lineup, so we're going to see if we can't get the bats ringing a little bit. The leadoff hitter for the Cardinals is Liz Rooms, the catcher. She will step in. We saw her homer, not just but last week. The first pitch is in there for strike one. She adjusts the wristband on her left arm and twirls the bat and gets ready for the 0-1 pitch, which is going to be strike two on that outside corner, and she's down quick. 0-2 in the count.
There are times we think we know what the call is going to be. We wait for the umpire to slowly give us the confirmation.
The 0-2 is definitely outside for ball one. Tried to get her to chase on just a throwaway pitch.
The game does have kind of a slow pace to it today.
Yeah, the pitcher Dixon does take her time with her pitches. Off-speed pitch is grounded foul down the third base line. That was definitely close to being extra bases, which would have been a huge spark for this Webb City offense.
And a lot of the time in between is not necessarily on the pitcher. It's also trying to get a call in from the dugout to see what pitch they want to throw. So they go through their series of signs, same as Webb City's doing it on our side. It's just kind of a slow game today. It takes a little while to get set as we're still waiting on the next pitch.
Here's the 1-2. This one will be popped up over our heads, and the count will remain 1-2. So Webb City still searching for that first hit as we're in the top of the fourth inning. We're back to the top of the lineup with Liz Rooms, who will see the 1-2 pitch. This will be lined into center field, and it is going to get down, and there is the first Cardinals hit of the evening. Liz Rooms with just a little blooper right on the edge of the outfield. The center fielder Cooper couldn't quite charge in fast enough to get to it, and the Cardinals have one on here in the fourth.
Abby Sargent from the left side will bat next.
Wouldn't be surprised if we maybe saw a sacrifice bunt here. We know how much.
Well, the Tiger third baseman's way in.
There it is. It is a bunt, but it bounces foul.
Yeah, Dixon's a third of the way down the line there. At third base, your first baseman right now is even with the bag. I'm sure she'll creep in just a little bit.
Dixon still awaiting. She looks down at her wristband, gets her pitch, and will deliver the 0-1. The ball is outside for ball one. She did not square up to bunt that time. So we'll see if Coach Shauna Friend just likes to mix it up or if she's swinging away on her next 1-1 pitch. Pitch from Dixon is outside again for ball two.
Lady Cardinals with the base hit. Now just looking for the additional spark here from Abby if she can deliver. Cahoon waits on deck.
The 2-1 pitch, she'll square up to bunt this time and bounces it foul.
That was right off the end of the bat. She barely just got a piece of that one.
So that'll bring up a 2-2 count, and now we know she'll be swinging away at these next pitches as a bunt foul ball on the with 2 strikes is an out. So Dixon gets her sign and will deliver the 2-2. An off-speed pitch, and he's going to ring him up for strike 3. Abby Sargent goes down looking.
Nice little off-speed pitch there from Dixon. Caught Sargent looking. Carson Cahoon back to the plate. She flied out to right her first time up. Sponsors today include the Big Nickel ProLube Maintenance Center, Medicine Pat Clinic, Roderick Insurance Agency, and Baker Davis Roderick CPAs, along with Freeman Orthopedics and Sports Medicine, Burpo Family Chiropractic, Arvest Wealth Management, Snodgrass Collision Center, Express RX in Webb City, Body and Soul Transformation, Nick Meyer CPA, and Crowder College. Once again, a reminder, the Lady Cardinals back home on Thursday night as they welcome the Parkview Vikings into Webb City.
So now Cahoon will step up with Liz Rooms standing down on first base. She got the first Cardinal hit just moments ago. Dixon checks her wristband and will deliver the first pitch to Cahoon. That is upstairs for ball 1. Cahoon has brought back the red bat, which she seems to have some
fondness for.
Yep.
We noticed she wasn't using it the other night, but she's back to it.
She digs in, and Dixon is ready this time. And Cahoon will line this one into right field. That'll be a base hit. Rooms is steaming towards third. What a throw from right field from Johnson, and she will get the runner Rooms out.
Right fielder Kennedy Johnson to Paxton Hicks for the out.
That was heck of a throw from Johnson. A frozen rope right to the third baseman Hicks, who didn't have to move at all.
Right on the money. So with that, Lady Cardinals do get their second hit of the game, but now only have one runner on as Cahoon stands down there at first.
And now Lily Hall will step in with 2 outs here, and Dixon will step off. She is going to check her wristband, make sure she has the right pitch in mind. Hall will step back in. Cahoon now down at first, and the pitch is going to be outside for ball 1. So the Cardinals had a good chance to have 2 runners on, but a good throw from Johnson over in right field got Rooms out at third. And now Lily Hall is in there with 2 outs. This next pitch is going to be flied out to right field and hauled in by Johnson, and that will bring an end to the top of the 4th. Step away for a quick 60-second break. You're listening to 91.7 KNEO and Webb City Cardinals Sports Network.
If you're a weekend warrior who likes to go, 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 don't let pain put the brakes on your pace. When you need help with an injury that keeps you from moving, you want an orthopedic team with a proven track record. Freeman Orthopedics and Sports Medicine is nationally recognized and were recently named CareCheck's #1 hospital in the market and top 10% hospital in the state for hip fracture repair. Freeman Orthopedics and Sports Medicine, the experience you need to keep pace with life.
Being a Lion comes with a reputation for excellence. Whether it's in the classroom, on the court, or in the community, Lions are leading the way. With innovative and immersive academic programs, new scholarship opportunities, and a campus committed to the future, now is the perfect time to find your purpose. Find your pride at Missouri Southern State University.
Pam Drake at Roderick Insurance Agency is proud to support the Webb City Cardinals. Roderick Insurance Agency has served the area since 1945, located at 108 North Main in Webb City, offering insurance plans including auto, home, business, and more from a variety of companies. For more information, 417-673-1242 or online at RoderickInsuranceAgency.com. Back here to the bottom of the fourth, where the Lady Tigers lead your Lady Cardinals 2-0. J. Lee Mendito, the shortstop for the Tigers, leads off. Her hands out into right field, and it's going to fall in front of Carson Cahoon, and that's going to be a leadoff hit for the Willard Tigers. It didn't hit it all that well, but just enough to
16,
get it into the grass. And Callie Ebert, the first baseman, 1-for-1 with a double and a run scored, steps in there. Burns delivers. She shows bunt, gets it down. Macherino gets a glove on it, but that's all. As a sacrifice will be complete.
Now batting number 7,
Paxton Piper, the designated player, up next. She bats from the left side. Watches the first pitch sail outside for ball 1. So the Lady Tigers have 2 on here with nobody out in the bottom half of the 4th inning. Grounded out to second. Her first time up was Piper. Now she grounds out to third, up with Abby Sargent. Short throw over to third, and they get the lead runner for out number 1 as they cut down Mendito at third base. So a nice heads-up play there
number 34, Reagan
from Abby Sargent to get the lead runner. Lady Tigers still with runners at first and second, but now with 1 out. That will bring up Reagan Leeper, the catcher. She'll bat from the right side. And first pitch misses inside for ball 1. Lady Tigers now with 2 runs on 6 hits. The number 8 hitter in the lineup, Leeper, at the plate. The 1-0 pitch. Downstairs. 2 balls and no strikes to count. Burns delivers, and this is going to be grounded foul wide of third. Abby Sargent will step down into the left field corner just a little bit and bring it back in. The count's now 2 balls and 1 strike here on the Tiger catcher. Burns has had to battle all afternoon with runners on base as she tries to quell this little uprising. That pitch going to be flared into right field. Lily Hall running back 2 steps in the grass, but she'll pull it in. And they're going to get Ebert as she lackadaisical stepped back into the bag, and Hall fired it to Abby Sargent, and the home plate umpire, or I'm sorry, the field umpire called her out. There's a little discussion going on, and now he's going to step up here and ask if both umpires saw the same thing.
It was a little difficult to tell from back here, Tim. We've got the sun kind of glaring off these windows, and I couldn't quite see from my point, but I did think that Ebert got back in safely.
That's just one of those, though, that you never leave that. They're going to say they're going to leave it with an out. So that's just one of those plays you try to teach your young kids, don't think you're going to get back. Just get back to the bag, and that cost them right there. So a double play ends the inning after 4 complete. It's the Lady Tigers 2, Webb City nothing. You're listening to KNEO and the Webb City Cardinal Sports Network.
So Maggie, just to be clear, This personalized RVest blueprint tells us literally when we can retire with a plan to get there.
Yep. Whoa, that's helpful.
Very helpful.
Retirement planning made easy. Arvest Wealth Management. Ready to help.
The Roper Kia 4-State Sports Report will provide up-to-the-minute scores and highlights from around the 4 states. With ultimate local coverage from all your favorite teams. The Roper Kia 4-State Sports Report, weeknights at 6 and 10 p.m.
Snodgrass Collision Center is honored to serve the area and support our local schools located at 1604 East 4th Street in Joplin and specializing in complete body and frame repair, 4-wheel alignment, and paintless dent repair. Snodgrass Collision Center, 781-7774, proud to support the Webb City Cardinals in this afternoon's ball game. Addie Burns step in there trying to help her own cause as the Lady Cardinals benefit of a unique double play there to end the inning. Bat here in the top half of the 5th. No runs on 2 hits. First pitch to Burns. Down low for ball 1. Burns reached on an error her first time up. Ground ball past the second baseman. The 1-0 pitch. Changeup. That will catch the outside corner. 1-1. Just about the entire field is now in shadows as they've crept across the field. The 1-1 pitch, changeup inside. 2 balls and 1 strike. So maybe that little defensive play there will awaken the bats here for the Lady Cardinals. 2 hits, but they've only left 1 on. This ball flared down the right side and out of play. Count evens out, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Chasney Brown waits on deck. Yes, she would be next. In the dirt. And the count runs full here for Addie as she leads off the Cardinal 5th inning. Cardinals looking for a base runner. And the 3-2 pitch pulled foul towards the Tiger dugout down the third base line. As Dixon now gets close to 50 pitches here on the day. She twirls the ball waiting. Checks her wristband. Steps up to the rubber. And the 3-2 offering. Late swing by Burns, fouls it into the fence. In the netting here on the right side, and we'll do the 3-2 pitch once again. The 8th pitch in the at-bat here to Burns. The 3-2 offering. Out to short. Up with it is Menditto, and Burns is out by a step. First out here in the top half of the 5th inning. That'll bring up Chasney. Grounded into a double play her first time up. First pitch she sees as she steps in there on the right side. down low for a ball. One and 0 the count on Chasney. And delivers from Dixon. Down low for ball 2. On deck is Addie Brown. Yes, she waits her turn. The 2-0 pitch. Off hands out towards the second baseman. She's up with it, but the first baseman not able to return to the bag in time, so that'll be an infield hit for Chasney, and the Cardinals now have a runner on with one out here in the top half of the 5th inning.
Now batting number 88.
So an infield single for Chasney. As the first baseman had wandered off too far trying to make a play on that, just couldn't put the brakes on and get back to the bag in time. Flied out to right the first time up did Addie. First pitch sails outside for ball 1. Kylie Sargent waits on deck. Dixon reads her wristband. Now she's ready. 1-0 pitch pulled down to the third base, and up with it is Hicks down to second for 1. And that's all they're going to get as no throw is attempted back to first. But one Brown on, one Brown erased, and Kylie Sargent the batter.
Peyton Hicks to Inman for the out.
2 outs here in top half of the 5th inning. Kylie Sargent grounded out to short her first time up. So it's Addie Brown now down there at first. First pitch down low. 1 ball, no strikes. Dixon is ready. Next offering will be good enough at the knees. Count evens out, 1 ball, 1 strike. The 1-1 pitch from Dixon momentarily. A nice crowd here at Willard watching this ball game. And fouled and out of play off the bat of Sargent. Now down the count, 1 ball, 2 strikes. As she battles here with 2 outs in the visitor half of the 5th inning. Cardinals need a little spark here as they look for their first COC West Division win. Way outside. Kylie not even an attempt to chase that one. Counts 2 balls and 2 strikes. Dixon delivers the 2-2. Change up that Kylie's going to swing through and miss. And she'll be a strikeout victim to end the Lady Cardinal 5th inning. So after 4.5, it's Willard 2, the Lady Cardinals nothing. You're listening to the KNEO and the Webb City Cardinals Sports Network.
Webb City Cardinal fans, did you know there's a local, knowledgeable, friendly pharmacy conveniently located at 101 West Doherty in Webb City? We are Express RX of Webb City. And the best part is we can save you up to 90% on your prescriptions from the big box stores. We make it so easy to switch. Plus, we offer free convenient services such as free delivery, drive-through, and free pill packaging. So come by and make the switch today. And go Cardinals!
Cure those school night blues and save money at the same time. That's right! Bring the whole family to Who Hot Mongolian Grill in Joplin every Tuesday from 4 p.m. to close, and kids 10 and under eat free with a purchase of an adult grill meal. Enjoy all you can eat on a selection of fresh vegetables plus meats that are grilled perfectly right in front of your eyes with your choice of Who Hot's mouth-watering signature sauces. Who Hot Mongolian Grill, 1804 South Rangeline Road in Joplin.
And back here in Willard, where your Lady Cardinals trail 2-0 as the Lady Tigers get set to bat in the bottom half of the fifth inning. Sponsors today include Missouri Southern State University, Webb City Booster Club, Dairy Queen of Webb City, Reeves Tire and Automotive, Papa John's Pizza of Webb City, Who Hot Mongolian Grill, and Price Family Insurance and Financial Services. Addie Burns returns to the circle. She scattered six hits today and surrendering the 2 runs. Kinley Inman struck out looking her first time up. And Burns' first pitch here in the bottom of the fifth is popped up on the infield. Kylie Sargent takes one step to her right and pulls it in for out number 1. So one pitch and one out here in the fifth inning. Addie Burns in need of an easy inning here if she can get one, but they're back to the top of the lineup are the Lady Tigers, and Kennedy Johnson doubled to lead off the game and scored. Flied out to right her second time, so 1 for 2 with a run scored. Addie Burns. It's bunted foul. Hit her in the box there, so strike 1 as she attempted to bunt her way on, but it came up and got a piece of her before she could get out of the box for strike 1. Oh, and 1 the count. As we're set once again here. Addie Burns and the 0-1 pitch. Outside. Count evens out at 1 ball, 1 strike. Addie, as she pitches here in the bottom of the fifth inning, approaches 60 pitches for the game. The 1-1 here will catch the inside corner for strike 2. So nice looking pitch there from Addie on the inner half. Johnson back in there on the right side. Choked up just a little bit now. Addie gets the sign she likes. And the 1-2 offering. Too far out, too far down. And the count's now 2 balls and 2 strikes. 2-2 pitch to the right fielder, Johnson. Pulled foul down towards the Willard dugout. The count stays 2 balls and 2 strikes. One out here in the Willard fifth inning. Burns' 2-2 pitch. Right back up the middle past her into center field for a base hit.
Kennedy Johnson,
and Johnson
with a single.
With her second hit of the day.
Now batting, number 20, Peyton Hicks.
Peyton Hicks stepping in there now. She's 1 for 1 with a walk.
Did you see Peyton when you called her Paxton?
I did.
He said it's because I'm not up there to tell him who it is.
Super excited.
2 runs on 7 hits for the Tigers. No runs on 3 hits for the Lady Cardinals. And the first pitch to Hicks, missing inside for ball 1. Getting towards the middle part of the lineup here for the Tigers is this is hitter number 2, 3, 4, and 5. Wait their turn as that next pitch misses outside. 2-0 the count. The 2-0 pitch from Addie Burns will catch the outside corner. Hicks caught looking there. 2 balls, 1 strike. Burns is set. Spins the ball. Lined into right field, and it passed Cahoon up to the fence. Johnson will be sent home as the ball comes into second base, and the Lady Tigers pick up their 3rd run. A double off the bat of Peyton Hicks.
With the RBI double. Now batting number 6, Aussie.
Lady Tigers put 1 more on the board as number 3 hitter in the lineup, Aussie Cooper, comes to the plate. 1 for 2 with an RBI. A single back in the first for the first run of the game. Grounded out to the pitcher her last time up. Outside is Burns for ball 1. The Lady Tigers now 3 runs on 8 hits. The 1-0 pitch from Burns to Cooper. A called strike at the letters. 1-1 the count. Sun sets slowly behind the trees here in Willard, as Addie Burns finds the outside corner once again and finds herself ahead in the count here this time to Cooper. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Cooper wears number 6 on her back when you can see it in the ponytail. Gets out of the way. And the 1-2 pitch to her. She'll spoil this one, fouling out of play. And the count remains 1 ball and 2 strikes. A left-handed batter is Cooper. The 1-2 offering. Outside and gets past Rooms. Hicks moves up 60 feet and is now down there at third base with only 1 out. So now she can score on just about anything. So Addie Burns really needs a strikeout here. 2-2 the count on Cooper. And that's going to be lined out to Lily Hall for out number 1. Or I'm sorry, out number 2. A throw across, not in time as Hicks scrambles back into third. But that's a
now batting number
nice
5,
out there for
Emily
Addie
Barr.
Burns, as that's out number 2. Barr at the plate. Watches the first pitch go by for strike 1. 0 for 2 on the day is Barr. She lined out to short, grounded out to second. Addie's 0-1 pitch is going to be lined into right field, and it's going to get past Cahoon, but Barr will settle for a RBI single. And now Willard has doubled their lead this inning as they've picked up 2 and now lead 4-0.
You know what? If Cahoon feels that cleanly, she might almost have a play at first base.
I wonder if that was what she was attempting to do as the ball kind of got handcuffed her a little bit and got past her. But nevertheless, the Lady Tigers pick up another run as their shortstop Menditto steps in there. 1 for 2 on the day. First pitch swinging and popping it up and floating out of play and off the dugout of the Cardinals for strike 1. Oh, and 1 the count. 2 outs here in the bottom half of the 5th inning. Pitch misses down low. The count 1 ball, 1 strike. Lady Cardinals 6 outs remaining on their side. Will send up 9-1-2 in the next top of the 6th inning. Grounded out to short, Abby Sargent on 2 hops. And across to first for out number 3. But the Lady Tigers come up with 2. They now lead 4-0 after 5 complete. You're listening to the KNEO and the Webb City Cardinal Sports Network.
Burpo Family Chiropractic is not just a place for adults, but for kids as well. From birth to geriatrics, Dr. Haley Burpo has the skills and knowledge to help patients of any age. Dr. Burpo is committed to taking time with her patients to go above and beyond to find the source of pain. To schedule an appointment, call 417-673-5555. Burpo Family Chiropractic, once a Cardinal, now treating Cardinals. More information in names and numbers.
Every Sunday from 4 p.m. to close, it's Student Night at Hoo-Hot Mongolian Grill in Joplin. Students of any age can bring in your valid student ID and receive 25% off your grill meal. At Hoo-Hot Mongolian Grill, you can always enjoy a vast selection of fresh vegetables, plus meats that are grilled perfectly right in front of your eyes with your choice of Hoo-Hot's mouth-watering signature sauces. Hoo-Hot Mongolian Grill, 1804 South Rangeline Road in Joplin. More information online at hoohot.com.
Go ahead,
Will.
We welcome you back here to Lady Cardinals softball. As the Cardinals they trail 4-0 against the Willard Tigers here, and they will step up to bat here in the top of the 6th inning. They've got 6 outs remaining. Only 3 hits on the night. Alex Maturino, the third baseman, will step up to bat.
Her first at bat tonight, as she has been the designated player. She'll bat here for Maddie Barchok. Home plate umpire makes the notation in his little notebook. Make sure Willard bench is aware of the change. Lady Cardinals with 6 outs left to work with. They'll have a little bit of, last week we were the cardiac kids there for a couple of times. We kept battling back. This time, if we get that chance to battle back, we just want to make sure we get over the hump and get a W out of here. But a lot of work left to do.
Yes, indeed. The Cardinals, definitely a lot of work, but it is not beyond them. We've seen a lot of great things from these Lady Cardinals, but of course it starts with one, and the Cardinals need that one sooner rather than later. The first pitch to Maturino will be fouled back to the screen right off the end of the bat. It will be a quick strike one to lead off this 6th inning. So Maturino is in the box. The top of the lineup, starting with Liz Rooms, is on deck. The 0-1 pitch is going to be fouled behind her for a quick 0-2.
Maturino not waiting. She swung at the first 2 pitches.
Got to be protective of the plate. Don't go down swinging. Swing at anything close and wait for your pitch. The next one, she wanted to swing, but she held off, and it is, oh, wait, no, they're going to
ring her up.
They're going to ring her up and say she went.
Now batting number 23, Liz Rooms.
Back to the top of the lineup here for Rooms.
So Liz Rooms, who had a single in her last at bat.
1 for 2 on the day.
She will step up after the Maturino strikeout. The first pitch to her is outside for ball 1. The Cardinals down 4 runs, have a lot of work to make up with only 5 outs left for them.
A reminder to come out on Thursday night as Parkview will come to town as Lady Cardinals will face the Vikings at a 5 o'clock first pitch.
Rooms digs in for the pitch, which is going to be strike one. Always got to wait for the umpire signal. A little bit delayed. We can't hear him, and he has kind of a late hand signal, so it is always sometimes difficult to get the call in immediately, but the 1-1, that'll be outside for ball 2.
There's a time or two we might guess, but don't want to get caught umpiring up here and guess wrong. 2-1 the count here on Rooms.
Rooms adjusts the sleeves on her jersey and digs in for the 2-1. She will sky this one foul down the left line, landing in the parking lot.
Way out in front of that pitch was Rooms. Somebody's going to have to go crawl underneath a car out there to get that one back.
Thank you, Walker.
Abby Sargent stands in the on-deck circle.
Dixon looks down at her wristband, gets her pitch, and she will deliver. This one is going to be high for ball 2.
I believe that should be a full count.
So a full count. Yes, indeed, says home plate umpire. It is a full count. The 3-2 is going to be fouled off over the Cardinals dugout, and Liz Rooms is staying alive. Definitely crucial in these moments when you're down late and you need a spark.
Lady Cardinals looking for that spark somewhere. Why not Liz?
So here's Liz, the 3-2. This one's going to be hit high into left center field. The center fielder coming over, and she drops it. The throw down to second is not in time. So the center fielder, Cooper and Barr, a little bit of a miscommunication. Cooper kind of ran over and stole it from Barr, but she didn't end up catching it.
Yeah, I believe they got close enough that kind of got a little scared of each other, and as the center fielder reached out, it just caught the end of her glove and fell to the ground. So maybe that's a little spark that the Cardinals are needing here, as Abby Sargent will bat with a runner in scoring position, only one out.
Well, you'll take your base runners any way you can. Doesn't matter how they get there as long as they are there. The first pitch is going to be lined up the middle for a base hit. Rooms is going to be steaming towards home. The throw will not be there, and the Cardinals will have their first run of the night here in the top of the 6th inning. After an Abby Sargent line drive to center field scores Rooms from second, and the Cardinals have life.
And probably the smarter play there by Willard, just let the run score and keep the double play in order, as the throw just came to second base. Rooms, they might have had a shot at her, but it's just smarter to trade a run and keep that runner out of scoring position for Carson Cahoon. 1 for 2 on the day.
Cahoon will step in. Cardinals just scored their first run. Abby Sargent lined her in. An off-speed pitch is outside to Cahoon. Well, actually, it'll be a strike on the outside corner. There we go, guessing wrong. Just talked about it, and there I go, going against the home plate umpire.
He always wins.
So strike one on Cahoon. Sargent down at first. The next pitch, that one I'm safe to guess was outside for ball 1.
Lily Hall waits on deck.
We've seen the catcher Leaper pop up a few times. Kind of surprised she hasn't thrown down just yet. The 1-1 is going to be inside. The runner goes. So Sargent makes it down to second base. Leaper bobbled the ball, and now the forced double play is out of play.
Aggressive running there as Abby didn't hesitate. 2-1 the count here on Cahoon.
So Cahoon now a runner in scoring position. If she can find a gap, the pitch is going to be grounded to the shortstop who's up and throws. And it's off the dirt. Sargent goes to third. No throw. And Cahoon, I believe that'll go down as an error. But she will reach first. And now coach is going to come out and have a word with Dixon.
Yeah, first baseman unable to dig that short hop. And the Cardinals, beneficiaries of that, now have runners on the corners and only one out. Lily Hall batting in the cleanup spot today, 0 for 2 so far though, gets her chance. Willard coach out in the circle, giving her wisdom and knowledge to the defense on what they need to do. Cardinals here need to take advantage if they can. One out in the top half of the 6th inning. They now trail 4-1.
The best inning so far for the Cardinals as they finally have lit a little bit of a spark. An RBI from Abby Sargent, who currently stands on third. And a few misplays by the Willard Tigers has put the tying run, Lily Hall, at the plate.
Hall does have home run power.
So here's Hall with the first pitch. She'll square up to bunt.
It'll be a strike, but Cahoon will take second base.
So again, a forced double play is off the table. Head coach Sean Friend down at third base, barking out numbers to Lily Hall. So now 2 runners in scoring position. If she can find a gap, she can put this to a 1-run game. Here's the 0-1. This one will be grounded to the third baseman. She'll check the runner, Sargent, and throw over to first for out number 2.
Peyton Hicks to Everett for the second
Runners
out.
stay where they're at, so now
batting.
runners at second and third with 2 outs. And Addie Burns, today's pitcher, with a chance to help her cause.
Well, if Burns can knock in a run or possibly 2, that'll be a huge help for the Cardinals as they still trail by 3, still some work to be done with now only 4 outs remaining. The first pitch is going to be low for ball 1. So we're still in the top of the 6th. The Cardinals scored their first run on an Abby Sargent hit. The 1-0 from Dixon, an off-speed pitch grounded to the second baseman. The ball's bobbled, but the throw is going to be just in time to get the out. So the Cardinals stranded 2, but not after they scored 1. Step away for a 60-second break. You're listening to the KNEO and the Webb City Cardinals Sports Network.
Reeves Tire and Automotive knows cars are how you navigate through your busy lives. Professionals will ensure your car is reliable to get you and your family to your destination. We provide competitive pricing and quality work on tires, wheels, oil changes, brakes, suspensions, alignments, and vehicle maintenance, all necessary to ensure your vehicle is ready to go. Family owned and operated for over 39 years, you will receive friendly, honest service, so get rolling with Reeves Tire in Joplin, Webb City, and Carthage.
So Maggie, just to be clear, this personalized RVS blueprint tells us literally when we can retire with a plan to get there?
Yep. Whoa, that's helpful.
Very helpful.
Retirement planning made easy. Arvest Wealth Management. Ready to help.
Pitching change here in Willard as the Lady Cardinals call on Lainey Taylor as they take to the bottom of the 6th. Supporting Webb City Cardinal Athletics is Webb City Florist and Greenhouse. They offer flower bouquets for all occasions, birthdays, anniversaries, and funerals. Find out more about Webb City Florist and Greenhouse at 417-673-3780. And other sponsors today include the Big Nickel, Pro Lube Maintenance Center, Madison Pet Clinic, Roderick Insurance Agency, and Baker Davis Roderick CPAs. Callie Ebert, the Lady Tiger first baseman, will lead off the home half of the 6th inning. She is 2 for 2 today, a double and a bunt single, has scored 1 run. Lainey Taylor taking over here in the circle. This will be her 13th appearance, a 3-2 record.
Now pitching for
12 walks, 32 strikeouts, as she has surrendered 44 hits in 43 2/3 innings. Six, 7, 8 here in the Willard 6th inning. Lady Cardinals finally get their first run. First pitch from Taylor. Everett swings through and misses for strike 1. 1 run on 4 hits for the Lady Cardinals, 4 runs on 9 hits for Willard. The 0-1 pitch from Taylor. Change up upstairs. 1-1 the count. The Lady Cardinals put a little pressure on in the top of the 6th. Was able to get 1. They'll have 1 more opportunity. This pitch and the outside corner, called strike. Lainey Taylor working a little quicker here. She grabs the ball and she's ready. 1-2 pitch. A swing and a miss there by Everett. And Taylor strikes out the first batter she sees. Coming in throwing strikes is Taylor.
Number 7,
Paxton Piper, the designated player. Up next, 0 for 2. Does have an RBI. As the last time up, she grounded out but scored a run. Pitch missing outside for ball 1. One and 0 the count. Lifted into center field. Back goes Chasney Brown, and she's going to watch it go over the fence for a solo home run. That ball just kept carrying and dropped over the fence into the tree line out there. And Willard gets that run back and now leads 5-1.
Well, it was an outside pitch, and she kind of just leaned out there and smacked it pretty hard. She hit that almost basically dead center.
Home run for Paxton Piper.
Reagan Leeper, the Tiger catcher. Step in there next. Has lined out to second and popped out to second.
Now batting, number 34, Reagan Leeper.
Lady Cardinals will have 4 runs to make up. Lainey Taylor's first pitch here to Leeper. Upstairs for ball 1. Sun setting here, lights are on. Haven't really taken any effect yet. The 1-0 pitch will be popped into right field. Cahoon takes a couple of steps in and pulls it in for out number 2. So 2 outs for the Lady Tigers as
number 39, Kinley
the number 9 hitter
Inman.
in the order, Kinley Inman. 0 for 2 on the day, a strikeout victim, and has popped out to first. First time she's faced Lainey Taylor on the outside corner, and a called strike. Lainey Taylor quickly back up on the rubber, has got the sign, and she's ready to deliver. The 0-1 pitch to Inman, way outside. 1 ball, 1 strike. Lady Cardinals will send up Brown, and Sargent in the 7th inning. This pitch popped up on the infield. It's going to fall, and Abby Sargent makes the catch as she dives just behind the circle. I thought that ball was going to hit the dirt, but she laid out full extension and plucks it just before it hits the dirt. So the 6th inning has come to a close, but the Tigers add one more to their total. They now lead 5-1. You're listening to the KNEO and the Webb City Cardinals Sports Network.
The Webb City Booster Club is proud to support Webb City student athletes. The Booster Club works with parents, community volunteers, and businesses to enrich the experience of Webb City High School athletics. They would like to encourage anyone interested in making an impact on our student athletes to consider joining the Booster Club. If you are an individual, family, or business and would like more information on joining the Boosters, you can stop by the Booster trailer that is at all Cardinal home games, or you can find them on Facebook at Webb City Athletic Booster Club. Webb City Booster Club wishes all their athletes an amazing year. Go Cards!
Dairy Queen Grill and Chill in Webb City is the place to go before or after the game. Check out their amazing menu of fan-favorite blizzards like Oreo or cookie dough. Happy hour is daily from 2 to 5 p.m. That means everything you can drink from a straw is half price, excluding premium shakes. Don't forget to grab one of their $7 meal deals or their signature stack burgers and top it off with a Misty Slush. The Dairy Queen Grill and Chill in Webb City, open daily from 10 a.m. to 11 p.m. Proud to support the Webb City Cardinals.
3 outs, but they need 4 runs. And with that, we'll turn it over to Will Hedrick, see if he can't find those 4.
Well, the Cardinals, as Tim just said, they need 4 runs here in the top of the 7th. They took a run in the 6th, but Willard answered right back with a solo home run into dead center field. And so now we're basically in the same position. We need 4 runs, and we've only got 3 outs to do it. So Dixon still in the circle for the Tigers. The first pitch to Chasney is going to be ripped right at the left fielder, Barr, for out number 1.
Hit it hard, but right at Barr out there in left field.
Seems to be a common theme that we've experienced, at least me and you have, for the games we've called. You get good contact. Unfortunately, you hit it right to the other team.
Are you kidding me? Oh, my God.
1 out here in the top half of the 7th inning.
Addie Brown now up to bat. The first pitch is going to be inside for ball 1. The Cardinals now down to their last 2 outs. Addie Brown and Kylie Sargent is up next.
That's not number 5.
The 1-0. This will be grounded to the shortstop. It'll be picked up and thrown. She is safe at first.
Chasney Brown hustling down the line, beat that throw out.
That's Addie Brown.
I'm sorry. Addie Brown.
A lot of similar names. It's all right. I've made the same mistake. So Addie was able to beat the throw. A good effort by her, not giving up on the play and running the whole thing out. Coach Harris down at first base. I believe she was maybe thinking Coach Friend wanted a pinch runner, but she says no. And now Kylie Sargent is up to bat with a runner on first and 1 out. The first pitch is going to be low for ball 1.
If I remember right, this is the same situation we were in with Carthage. We got 1 out in our half of the inning before we were able to come back and catch them. So maybe a similar situation here. We can do the same thing.
Here's the next pitch. It'll be grounded through the gap, and a base hit from Kylie Sargent. And now up to bat is the designated player, Maddie Barchart. So the Cardinals with Barchart up to bat. They are 1 batter away from their top of their lineup, which Liz Rooms, Abby Sargent, Carson Cahoon, Lily Hall, they're they're all up there, and they've all got quite a hitting ability.
One batter away from bringing the tying run to the plate. Maddie flied to right in her only at bat so far today, as she'll bat for the second time.
So here's Dixon for the first pitch to Maddie. That'll be low for ball one.
Coach Friend calls out a play.
Maddie will step in for the 1-0 pitch. Dixon looks at her wristband and delivers. This will be fouled back to the screen for strike one. So a 1-1 count, one out here in the top of the seventh. Cardinals down to their last two outs. They've got runners on first and second. An infield hit from Addie Brown, and then a base hit into left field by Kylie Sargent. The next pitch is going to be popped up foul off the right side for strike two. So Maddie now with a 1-2 count. Dixon makes a call out to her defense. She looks over to the dugout to get the sign. She steps on the rubber and will deliver. That'll be outside for ball two. Dixon has pitched very well today, only giving up one run. Dixon will deliver the 2-2. An off-speed pitch is going to the catcher. Well, the catcher caught it in the strike zone, but it was kind of like what people call an Uncle Charlie pitch, just kind of really high, and it came across the zone too high, says home plate umpire, and it will be a full count. The 3-2 inside for ball four, and the Cardinals have bases loaded as Liz Rooms steps up to the plate. So the Cardinals have made it back to the top of their lineup, and we had a little bit of a similar situation, but last week. Liz Rooms got a game-tying home run, and the Willard coach wants to have a word with her pitcher and her defense. As the tying run, Liz Rooms is at the plate. The Cardinal base runners will jog on over to Coach Shauna Friend. She will break down the situation. Speak some words of encouragement.
Bring the tying run to the plate in Rooms. Last week she had the big 3-run homer for the Lady Cardinals, and it looks like we are going to have a pitching change here as, is that number 16?
Yes, I do believe so.
The first baseman, Ebert, now into pitch. So let's take a quick 60-second break. You're listening to the KNEO and the Webb City Cardinal Sports Network.
The Roper Kia 4-State Sports Report will provide up-to-the-minute scores and highlights from around the 4 states. With ultimate local coverage from all your favorite teams. The Roper Kia 4-State Sports Report, weeknights at 6 and 10 p.m.
Being a Lion comes with a reputation for excellence. Whether it's in the classroom, on the court, or in the community, Lions are leading the way. With innovative and immersive academic programs, new scholarship opportunities, and a campus committed to the future, now is the perfect time to find your purpose. Find your pride at Missouri Southern State University.
Pitching James here in Willard as the first baseman, and the pitcher is swapped, and the first pitch to Liz is a called strike. And back to Mr. Hedrick.
So first pitch from Eber is a strike to Liz Rooms. The next pitch is going to be grounded past third base. It's fair. 1 run will score. Here comes the second. And it's Shoemaker. Oh, and Liz was going to get caught in a rundown as she was heading towards third. And she's going to get tagged out. But another run will score. It was actually Shoemake. Liz was heading to third. Shoemake, who came in to pinch run, did not go home. Liz had to put the brakes on halfway to third base. She'll have batted in 3 runs, though. And unfortunately, it is a little bit of a bummer that she wasn't able to stay on, as she was the tying run. And Abby Sargent is now up to bat, and also there's 2 outs. The first pitch to Sargent is a strike. A little bit of chaos this past 40 seconds in Willard. The Cardinals have again managed to come back and make things interesting. Sargent is going to line one out to right field. It's down for a base hit.
A base running mistake there, now looming large. But the Cardinals still have life.
Now Carson Cahoon will step up. 2 outs. Sargent is on first. The Cardinals have made things interesting. They now trail 4-5 and have scored 3 so far in the 7th. The first pitch to Cahoon is going to be fouled off to the right side for strike 1.
Lily Hall waits on deck, hoping to get her chance.
So here's Cahoon with the red bat. She squeezes it and gets down for the pitch. That'll be in the dirt for ball 1.
Lady Cardinals making it interesting here in the top half of the 7th inning.
Here's Cahoon with 1 ball and 1 strike with 2 outs here. The ball is high.
Did she go?
I didn't think she did. No, she did not.
I didn't believe she did either, but the home plate umpire took a chance and asked the field umpire, who said no.
The crowd clearly wanted it, as you may have been able to hear there, Tim, but no cigar. So now 2 balls and 1 strike on Cahoon. The pitch is going to be inside but called strike. And now the Cardinals down to their last strike. How fitting for it to be a Deuces Wild situation here. Here's the 2-2. This one's going to be hit out to right field, but it's going to be caught by the second baseman, Inman, running over to make the play. And the Cardinals will fall just 1 run short to the Willard Tigers. We're going to step away for a 3-minute break. You're listening to the KNEO and the Webb City Cardinals Sports Network.
If you're a weekend warrior who likes to go, 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 don't let pain put the brakes on your pace. When you need help with an injury that keeps you from moving, you want an orthopedic team with a proven track record. Freeman Orthopedics and Sports Medicine is nationally recognized and were recently named CareCheck's #1 hospital in the market and top 10% hospital in the state for hip fracture repair. Freeman Orthopedics and Sports Medicine, the experience you need to keep pace with life.
Papa John's Pizza in Webb City can satisfy your hunger cravings before or after the game. Stop by and pick up one of their specialty pizzas, like the Works, the Meats, or the Barbecue Chicken Bacon. Don't forget to grab a side order of breadsticks or Papa's Wings to top off your order. Papa John's Pizza in Webb City, 417-673-7272, or order online at papajohns.com or through the Papa John's app. Go Cardinals!
4W Metal Building Supply. You've probably seen us. We're the company that provides red iron and post frame buildings, siding, garage doors, and more. Bring your plans or pictures. We'll help from start to finish. Call or come by.
At 4W. So Maggie, just to be clear, this personalized RVest blueprint tells us literally when we can retire with a plan to get there?
Yep. Whoa, that's helpful.
Very helpful.
Retirement planning made easy. RVest Wealth Management. Ready to help.
BEI, Bills Electric Incorporated, has been serving the four-state area for over 60 years. With locations in Webb City, Missouri, Springfield, Missouri, Lowell, Arkansas, and Claremore, Oklahoma, they specialize in commercial, industrial, and residential electric projects. Bills Electric is committed to providing the absolute best electrical repair and installation services to homeowners and businesses in the four-state area. Learn more information online at BEIJoplin.com. Bills Electric Incorporated is proud to support the Webb City Cardinals.
The Lady Cardinals come up just short as they fall on the road here today, 5-4. They had their chances in the seventh inning. A little base running mistake maybe cost them, and they come up short as they now fall to 0-3 in COC Western Division play. They'll be at home on Thursday with Parkview. Today, though, for the Cardinals, 4 runs on 8 hits. Liz Rooms had 2 of those, as did Abby Sargent. Liz Rooms had 2 RBIs on the day. In the circle, Addie Burns went the first 5. Lainey Taylor finished up the 6th inning. Willard was able to put 1 on the board in the first, 1 in the second, 2 in the 5th, 1 in the 6th. The Lady Cardinals tried storming back with 1 in the 6th and 3 in the 7th, but fall just short here in Willard. As we approach 7 o'clock hour, Will Hedrick and I are looking to wrap this up. Any final words? Will?
Well, the Cardinals, of course, they can't play a game without making it a little bit interesting, but they need to try and figure out how to get things going maybe a little bit early. We've seen a little bit too often now they're going dry in the first 4 or 5 innings, and then they start to pick it up when they're down. But just little things to work on. That's a lot of what softball is. It's a lot of the little things. You know, your timing on pitches, how high your glove is off the ground. Just a lot of the little things that they need to work on. And I'm sure that Coach Shauna Friend will get things figured out, and I'm excited to see how they play on Thursday.
Well, the Cardinals dropped to 15-8 on the season. As Will said, we will talk to you again on Thursday as the Lady Cardinals will welcome Parkview to town. First pitch will be 5 o'clock. And once again from Willard, the Lady Cardinals come up short 5-4. We now return you to the KNEO studios.
This has been a live production of KNEO Sports. This broadcast may not be reproduced or retransmitted without the express written consent of KNEO Sports Network. This has been a sporting outreach of KNEO Sports Network, reaching into communities to make a difference for eternity.